Newsweek reported that U.S. President Donald Trump has given Russian President Vladimir Putin three big gifts since taking office on January 20th. First, Trump's decision to impose sanctions on the International Criminal Court, ICC, amid concerns that the administration's policies may benefit Russia. On February 6th, after meeting with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu at the White House, President Trump signed an executive order imposing sanctions on the ICC, accusing the court of unlawful and baseless actions against the U.S. and Israel. The order calls for financial sanctions and visa restrictions on individuals and families who assist ICC investigations involving U.S. citizens or those of allied countries. The decision was condemned by the ICC and its 79 signatories, who expressed concerns that it could undermine international law. However, Russia welcomed the move. A senior Kremlin official called it great news, as the ICC had become too arrogant, and the U.S. had put the agency in its place. An unnamed Russian diplomat called it a gift for Moscow. Trump's second gift to Putin involved signing a decree to sanction ICC staff, as U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi will end efforts to enforce sanctions against Kremlin-linked oligarchs. The ICC had previously issued an arrest warrant for President Putin in March 2023 for his alleged involvement in the conflict in Ukraine, and Putin subsequently skipped the BRICS summit in South Africa. However, Trump's decision is seen as helping to ease pressure on Moscow, while opening up opportunities for foreign relations with Western countries. On February 6th, the U.S. Attorney General announced new policy memos that included disbanding the Klepto-Capture Task Force, which was created under the Joe Biden administration to sanction Kremlin-linked oligarchs and seize their assets, particularly yachts. The force will be redirected to target criminal organizations, including drug cartels. While the task force will continue to investigate cases, it will be less likely to target Russians. This is another gift to Russia, as the reduction in sanctions activity could make it easier for Kremlin-aligned businessmen. Finally, another directive from Secretary Bondi to stop efforts to counter covert Russian and Chinese influence campaigns in U.S. politics is considered a third gift to Moscow. However, not all of the changes are in Russia's favor. Retired General Keith Kellogg, Trump's special envoy for Ukraine and Russia, has warned that the Trump administration could increase sanctions on Moscow to push for an end to the conflict in Ukraine. Trump also told the New York Post that sanctions on Russia have not achieved their intended goals and there is room for further increases.